What's up, crew? It's Chris from CloverTac. Welcome back to the channel. Well, you know what? Streamlight may very well have done it. They just released the Streamlight Wedge XT flashlight. This is a different version of their Streamlight Wedge, and I'm thinking that they may have listened to some customer feedback from that Streamlight Wedge when designing the new XT version. We're going to go over to the bench. We're going to take a look at the XT version. We're going to compare it to the original Wedge. So let's go. Before we talk about the differences between the original Streamlight Wedge and the new Streamlight Wedge XT, I just want to mention I have down in the description below a list to the Streamlights that I own over on Amazon, and you can check that out. You might find something there that you like. So there's a few different things that has been, in my opinion, upgraded from the original Wedge to the new Wedge XT here from Streamlight. They both, you can see, width, thickness, and the clips, overall design and construction, pretty much the same. Not really a complaint, but a couple of things I didn't care for too much when it comes to the original Wedge was the way that it turned on and off with this switch here on the side. Does not have a temporary mode because of that. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. And it's just when you're holding it, it was kind of awkward. It would have been nice to have that tail cap, and that is exactly, the tail cap on and off is exactly what the new Wedge XT has, which is really cool. Now, because the Streamlight Wedge charged USB-C from the tail cap area, and they put the on-off on the XT version here on this side, because the on-off button's there, of course. I don't know that I like it being here, but that may be because of the smaller profile. They had to put it there. They didn't have room on the side. I would have liked to see it probably on the side. Now, speaking of the on and off and the modes, you've got two different modes, no temporary again, but with the original Wedge, you've got two modes. You've got the constant on at 300 lumen, and then you've got the push this forward, and you're going to get 1,000 lumen, what they call throw. That's going to be temporary. You can't hold that forward forever. It'll eventually go off regardless. And again, no temporary function there. With the new Wedge XT, which again I think is a little better for EDC overall. It's better in the pocket. It's a little bit smaller, but this one has the momentary or temporary function. Push in on the tail cap and just let off. Then you've got that momentary option there. Now, as far as the lumens, it does not go to 1,000 in any mode with the new Wedge XT. But what it does have is more lumens in the standard mode with, I tap it here, constant on, is 500 lumens. Now, if I pop this twice or push this twice real fast like so, we go to a 50 lumen. And so this can save battery, especially if you're in a dark environment and you don't need that much light. It can work out real well and yeah, save you some battery life. So overall, I think, anyway, in my opinion, some improvements made over the original Wedge with the new Wedge XT. Hey, listen, if you've got questions about the Streamlight Wedge or the Streamlight Wedge XT, or maybe you own a Streamlight Wedge or a Streamlight Wedge XT, by all means, jump down in the comments below and let's talk about it. If you want to check out the video on that Streamlight Wedge, well, I've got it locked and loaded right here. As for this one, we're done. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom. Bye.